Welcome to chucksguitargeekery. Today I'm demoing yet another capture pack that I have available for purchase on my Patreon below, or if you join my Patreon, you can have it. It's part of a $3 tier. You get at least one capture a week on both Tonex and AM2. Yes, I know M-Vave have gone on to AM3, but my computer will not run it, so I'm actually doing the .wav file and capturing using the AM3 sound clip, but then I'm actually rendering it as AM2, and I think it's working out okay still. So, and this will work on any of these devices. So if it looks like this file will work on it. I suggest the black box or the silver box, the one with the two buttons over the Tank G style, because you get a high and low cut, and you also get some compression and better, I think, reverb. So you're hearing the M-Vave black box now, but also have these same captures available on Tonex, and they sound pretty close to the same. So let me do a screen record here in the MEFCS app on my phone, and 3, 2, 1, record. So now I'm screen recording, and you'll see which models I'm using on here. So like and subscribe, thumbs up. I'll also have affiliate links to the black box, the Tonex one, the Tonex, and also the Fuzzrocious Cattail below if you want to check out any of those for yourself. Okay, so with this capture pack, there's 3 different clipping options on the pedal. It's based on a Perco rat. So one clipping option is like the mythical magical diode that they used back in the 80s. Another one is no clipping diode added, and then the third one is a LED clipping diode, and it did a low gain and a high gain sound at each of those. So that's what we're hearing. Let's get into sounds. So starting with no diode on low gain. Okay, so that was no clipping diode low gain. Let's go to no clipping diode high gain. Okay, so that's pretty darn fuzzy. Let's see what happens when you turn the gain down in the model here. Okay, so that's pretty gnarly sounding. Not a lot of definition, so let's go to the mythical diode on low gain, see what that does. tuner time. This guitar has been sitting on the wall for quite a while. I have not played it yet this winter, so probably use a little setup, but let's keep rolling. Let's see what that does high gain. Once again, let's try pulling that gain back, see what happens. So yeah, the EQ here is pretty much like a post, almost like a editing EQ, so you can make some changes, but overall I tried to voice all of these to sound best with the EQs flat and with that free Tone Junkies IR down below. You can try with other IRs and get some more variety out of it. So that's the mythical diode. Let's go to the LED clipping. This is low gain. So to me, the LED clipping kind of has the most definition out of all of them. And what I love about like a rat style circuit is it really does blur that line between overdrive, distortion, and fuzz. Like it kind of does all of it. And really the EQ frequency that a Perca Rat pushes is pretty much in the same ballpark as a Klon. So it's definitely a sound that will get you heard in a mix regardless of how crazy you get. So let's go to the high gain LED, which this is honestly the solo at the beginning jam track. This is what you heard. I had it EQ'd a little bit with a little compression on it, but it's pretty much this. So you want a little more definition? Let's try pushing the mids a bit, turning the bass back a little bit. And this is without any noise gate on. Let's compress it with some noise gate. Why not? So I'm boosting it with a compression on the black box now. Let's see what the mythical diode does at this setting. Turn the compression off. Let's see what the low gain LED does with that. So you can turn the gain back a little bit if you want, like closer to like a regular drive. And then both the black box and Tonex have a compressor that you can put before the amp and pretty much use it as a boost. So I recommend having that set up, and then you can do something like this. Anyways, that's enough aimless noodling. So that's a capture pack. I think it gives you quite a bit of variety in the rat territory. You know, the no clipping diode is kind of like the most muffled and like loose sounding, closest to just like a fuzz. To me, the mythical diode is somewhere in between, and then the LED is kind of the brightest with the most definition. So gives you some options there, especially with the black box or the Tonex. You can add compressor before and after and get even more variety. So if you wanted a tighter one, or you just wanted to get to all out nasty fuzz, it does that too. But anyways, link below on my Patreon. You can join for $3 a month, get this capture pack plus a ton of others, or you can just buy this pack for $5. So you can make up your own mind, whatever works best for your needs and financial situation. Like and subscribe, thumbs up. See y'all later.